welcome back, and welcome back. Today we're going to be making some yummy yet again. This is going to be my one pot creamy Cajun pasta. We're going to use some black pepper, smoked paprika. Make sure it's smoked paprika, but if all you have is the regular, you can work it out too. Oregano, some Italian seasoning, Mrs. Dash, some granulated onion. We're going to use some olive oil. We're going to use that chicken broth back there. We're also going to use some diced tomatoes. That's a cup of onions, a cup of my bell pepper, yellow, red, and orange. We're going to use some butter, some Philadelphia cream cheese, all brand will work fine as well. Some penne noodles, and we're also going to be using some thyme. Ooh, I need to clean off my counter, don't I? All right, we need to clean off the counter. Okay, anyway, and that is a rotisserie chicken. I did a little shortcut. You can also pull, I would say, maybe 2 or 3 chicken breasts, depending on how much meat you want in it, but you want at least a pound. Okay, so that's a rotisserie chicken. I've showed you where I get those at, and I get mine at Costco's. Sometimes Sam's, but mostly Costco's. So here's our shot of everything we're going to be using. All right, let's get cooking. All right, my skillet is already heating up. So I'm going to say I'm going to put in about 3 tablespoons of butter. And I'm going to let that melt. And then I'm going to add my olive oil. So I'm not going to let you sit there and watch that. So as soon as this melts, I'll come right back. Okay, that's good enough. And I'm going to go ahead and put in a couple of tablespoons of this olive oil. I'm going to put that chicken back in there. Back in there like I just took it out. Put this chicken in here. Let me wash my hands real quick. I'll be right back. Alright, to that chicken, I'm going to go ahead and get in those bell peppers and those onions. And I'm just going to saute this up a little bit, okay? That's pretty much all we're going to do. We're going to get that all yummy, get those flavors all tied in together. Alright? Real simple, real easy. Okay, I'm going to go in with about a tablespoon of this Italian seasoning. I'm going to put in about I would say about a tablespoon of this oregano too. This is quite a bit of meat. And I'm going to add in some other flavors along with this. I'm going to go in with maybe about 2 tablespoons of the paprika. About a tablespoon of this Mrs. Dash. About a tablespoon of that granulated onion. I'm going to do the same with the pepper. And then last but not least, the thyme. And I'm going to go in with about a tablespoon of this. Alright, and now I'm just going to stir that all up, to which I did not put out a utensil. Hold on. Alright, so now we're just going to mix that all up together. I'm going to let these flavors combine, get to know one another, and I'm going to let this go for at least 7 minutes, okay? Even though that chicken is done, I want all those flavors to get to know one another. I want to saute up that bell pepper and onion just a little bit, although we're still going to cook them a little bit more. So I'm going to give them 7 minutes. I'm going to stir probably every minute. I'm going to come over to it and stir it every minute. Isn't that looking yummy already? And you can absolutely, since it is Cajun, put that cayenne pepper in there. I can't stand the heat. I'm staying in the kitchen, but I can't do the heat. But you can put some red pepper flakes. You can use that cayenne pepper if you can take the heat. I don't want the heat, okay? So I'm just going to let this kind of cook up for about 7 minutes, and I'll be back. All right, I just gave this 5 minutes because it is, again, going to cook for a while. So I'm going to go ahead and put those noodles in. I'm going to put in both cans of that chicken broth. This is yummy. We love a one-pot wonder, don't we? And then those tomatoes, you want to make sure you put in the juices as well. Okay? And then we're just going to stir this up. I'm going to put a lid on it, and we're going to let it come to a boil. All right. Yum, yum, and yum. You see what we're going with this? Do you see where we're going with this? But we got to put that lid on there so that that pasta will go ahead and cook good for us, okay? All right. Make sure you stir it all up, all nice and good. Put that lid on there, bring it to a boil, and I'll come back. All right, it's time to take that lid off. I've had this lid on for 12 minutes exactly. So dinner ready in under 30 minutes with this particular dish. The final thing that we're going to do, this is where the cream cheese comes in. We're just going to take it and put little squares all around. Hence our creamy. Just put it all about. Let it just melt all the way through that. I'm just going to give this a couple of minutes to melt on up. Now my hands are good and nasty. Put my lid back on. Turn the fire off. Give it a couple of minutes. Let me wash my nasty hands. And we're going to plate her up. And there she is. Our one-pot wonder. Yum, yum, and yummo. My one-pot creamy Cajun chicken. Look at that. Chicken pasta. There you go. Things made easy with Gigi. All day, every day. Please like, subscribe, and please share the channel. Everybody be blessed and stay safe. Know that you're going to get to see Gigi on the next one. Take care, you guys.